Now, the Congress Parliamentary Party is holding another meeting today, and my colleague Sunil Prabhu is tracking all the details from that meeting and joins us live now from the capital. Sunil, what are the details from that meeting?
Well, I think it's rare that Sonia Gandhi speaks, and it's been 10 weeks, as she said, when the CPP has met from the last time, and really an occasion for her to, what she says, to send a message to all the Congress workers for whom they fight for. I'm joined by a person who was present at that meeting, a very forceful Sonia Gandhi, Mr. Manishankar, attacking the BJP-led government.
Indeed, it shows that the Congress is back in business. We've received our marching orders, and it's quite clear through just two words that she used as to what our program should be. We should be recognizing that this is A, an authoritarian government, and B, a sectarian government. And it is the job of all congressmen to fight authoritarianism, to fight sectarianism, and to do so in the full confidence that these last 10 weeks have revealed that the BJP has no program of its own. They're stealing our clothes. Well, thank you very much. You can take our clothes because you got none of your own. And imitation, as Sonia ji said, is the highest form of flattery. So we are glad that, for example, on Gaza, where they've said nothing, they've been forced to vote, as Sonia ji said, exactly as the UPA government would have done. So it would appear that they know nothing about governance. All they know about is trying to build up one man to be bigger than the rest of humanity. They're bound to fail in that exercise. And now we know exactly where we have to go and exactly how we have to do it.
Interesting point she made about the minimum government, maximum governance, making quite a direct attack on Mr. Narendra Modi, saying that we will not allow people to amass power.
He is really an empty slogan monger with a childish delight that he takes in alliterations. But that is because empty vessels are the ones that make the loudest noise. And so we see here that he's got a slogan which is in itself meaningless, minimal governance and minimal government and maximum governance. And now Sonia ji has put him in his place by saying what they really mean is minimum governance and the maximum concentration of power. And that is what is being resented, I find, in Central Hall, most of all by the BJP themselves. They hate the way in which they are being marginalized, the way in which they are being treated as school children. There's one photograph that's gone viral on the social media of Harshvardhan standing like this while Modi sits on a throne as if he was Jahangir. I'm sorry, Jahangir was a Muslim, so I don't want to insult Mr. Modi. So this kind of childish way of behaving shows that all we'll have is childish government and immature authoritarianism.
Sonia Gandhi also telling that it's for the Congress now to pull up its socks at this stage. Of course, they are quite worried about the fact that the incidents of rape and, of course, price rise has continued. So how do you respond? Also asking the Congress party to really listen to in fact, the Congress leaders to listen to the Congress workers at this stage.
Not only to the Congress workers, but to the Aam Aadmi, to the people in the street. Because we have to reflect their view. And while I really thought it was going to be 5 years of exile, in the last 10 weeks, all we've seen is the fall and fall of Narendra Modi. He had raised expectations ludicrously, and ever since he became Prime Minister, all he does is have plane, will travel, jumps into planes and goes around. And when he comes back, he talks to himself. He's a kind of living selfie and is unable to connect with his own party, leave alone with anybody else. And you can't run a country on the basis of I like Amit Shah and Amit Shah likes me. So we are going to have a Congress agenda that will support them where they are merely imitating us. We will oppose them in all their failures, and our biggest concern is going to be sectarianism leading to communalism, to this ignoring of atrocities against women that has characterized the last 10 weeks, and the inability to connect with the Aam Aadmi.
So here you have it, Kashish. The last point which Mr. Manishankar really sums up is what Sonia Gandhi was trying to send, that she has no doubt in her mind that the BJP and its sister organizations, as she said, are attempting to polarize India and not really take everybody along. So that's the message that she wants to send. She's told her Congress MPs, and at the CPP, they seem rejuvenated at this stage. Of course, it's a long way before the Congress party really pulls up its socks, but definitely some words of caution from Sonia Gandhi today at the CPP.
Right. Also, Sunil, like you said, it's rare for Sonia Gandhi to speak, but pretty strong, unequivocal words over there coming from her. Reflection also of what we saw from the Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi earlier in the week in the Parliament, with him taking up the issue of communal violence in the last 11 weeks of this government. In fact, asking the government to explain and to have that discussion. So really clearly a common line between the two. Thanks, Sunil, for all of those details. But let's try to get in some reactions now from the BJP. Sambit Patra of the BJP joins me now on the phone line. Mr. Patra, I don't know if you heard Mr. Manishankar Iyer over there talking about what were the three key words that Sonia Gandhi mentioned in the Congress Parliamentary Party today, but essentially saying that Narendra Modi is authoritarian, that this government is sectarian, which leads to communal incidents, and the fact that they don't really have any big ideas and they're basically stealing all of Congress's ideas from earlier. What would you say to that?
No, Kashish, you rightfully said that, yes, I heard what Mr. Manishankar Iyer was saying, and I think I should not have heard what he's saying because it was no music to the ears. Mr. Manishankar Iyer really need to address the Prime Minister of this country in a becoming way. But anyhow, I should not be personal on this issue. And coming to the wider topic, as I've always maintained that the Bharatiya Janata Party and Mr. Narendra Modi has an issue in their hands. And the issue is to revive India's falling economy. And the issue of Congress is to revive Rahul Gandhi and leadership. And so I believe we are poles apart as far as our ambition, as far as our vision is concerned. And the people of India have seen it and are continuously seeing it. As far as sectarian violence is concerned, let me remind you, Kashish, that the 2014 Lok Sabha election was fought on the plank of who is a real secular and who is a decorative secular. And the whole country, in fact, unanimously gave a mandate to Mr. Narendra Modi and Bharatiya Janata Party because they felt that this is a party and here is a person who is determined, who is dedicated towards the development of this country and who is not decoratively or selectively secular. Rather, they are really secular in the core of their heart. So I believe the Congress should stop playing the trumpet of the secularism and the boogie of the secularism. Thirdly and most importantly, as far as the revival of India is concerned and the Congress accusation is concerned, I believe BJP is working in a determined way. Bharatiya Janata Party's Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, has shown that he is determined to revive every sector of this country. And we are seeing law after law has been enrolled to do that. And let me remind you, after 1999, Mr. Narendra Modi became the first Prime Minister to visit Kargil yesterday. It shows that what kind of respect he has for the country. All right,
Sambit Patra from the BJP there defending the government over the charges by Sonia Gandhi at the CPP.